Hello, dear friends. Something strange is going on here, but it's not entirely clear what it is. Buffalo, Springfield. Opinion piece. We are on the brink. Time is speeding up. Something big happens. European Citizens Initiative. Rod Still spoke with Charlie Ward. AI is already able to replicate itself. Blackout clock set back 10 days. Let's start. Finally, it seems like something big is happening. Rod Steele did a show with Charlie Ward where they described the QFS quantum financial system. In this economic update posted on YouTube 3 days ago, he makes it clear that we have almost reached global currency revaluation. In just under 25 minutes, Rod offers the reasons why he feels we are on the brink. Rod Steele shares the titles of several different films that document a variety of situations: Wanta, Black Swan, White Hat, World Trade Center, The Wolf of Wall Street, The Manchurian Candidate, Pearl Harbor, and Black Panther. That last film had the last 10 minutes of the original cut. In what turned out to be the end of the film, the narrator gives a speech in which he describes the enormous wealth of Zimbabwe and says that it has the most gold in the world. The part they didn't want to broadcast and that was cut from the final cut was where he continued with the details of how Zimbabwe would become a global power force. They weren't prepared for the public to have that information, and Charlie commented that it's happening now. The discussion revolves around the next period of what it all means. At 2:10 p.m., they begin to talk about the plan, the biblical moment, the Yabli and wealth piece. Charlie said Trump worked very closely with Russia, China, and India, not in cooperation with the dark side factions within those countries, but with the good people who replaced the dark agents. They talk about Dick Cheney's role in the events of 9/11. Neither was supposed to be announced at that time. Rod goes on to detail what the quantum financial system is that sits within a cross-border interbank payment system. It is an artificial intelligence virtual private network that uses the QFS digital currency and provides seamless and clean movement of funds with absolute integrity from the source account to the destination account. Description: the QFS covers the new global network for the transfer of asset-backed funds and is defended in the Gold Treaty. 20 years ago, we were told that trading would not take place until securities were backed by gold and transactions were secure. The QFS is completely independent of the current central banking system and makes all other transfer systems obsolete. QFS coin is not crypto. It is a system based on asset-backed digital currency and uses photonic technology capable of moving 3.5 trillion frames per second. It replaces the dynamic routing system with true GPS physical identification between sender and receiver, providing unbreakable security. The AI controlling the QFS handles both independent transfers and the global network. The program will handle instant real-time settlements in seconds. It is operational, but we are currently moving from one system to another. It will assign an individual number to every fiat law in every bank account in the world. Digital numbers are monitored in real time. All currencies will reset at the same time, and there will be no fiat currency. AI will recognize adaptation and evolve over time to create appropriate banking responses. 100 million gold coins and 100 million silver coins will be issued, and they will never be minted again. Each SIPS coin has a virtual counterpart. There is a live coin and a duplicate in the system to keep track of it at all times. Each coin has a proprietary barcode and GPS tracking code. The QFS coin is made up of Basel III compliant gold-backed currencies. It is called GSM or gold and silver measurement. There will always be impeccable and clean transparency and integrity in all transactions. After 30 minutes, it enters exchange instructions. The exchange will not go live until the codes for the new asset-backed currency are activated. The QFS ends corruption, covers the transfers of funds backed by the wealth's assets, and operates through GPS satellites protected by the Space Force. The QFS land headquarters is located in Las Vegas, Nevada, and three large military bases protect the area. Something is going on for Jim Quinn. Something is not right, and the drastically divergent messages from Powell and his Fed colleagues over the past month and a half confirm this suspicion. It reminds me of September 2019, when the repo market revealed that underlying mechanisms within the financial system were malfunctioning and were about to lead to another massive financial crisis. Powell restarted quantitative easing so they could pump trillions into the system and keep it alive, training for the application of the emergency transmission system. They say that the calendar has been set. Only a select few know the exact and precise moment of events. The possible global implications can be quite complicated, so things must be in line with the protocols. Our internet would not work for 10 days. According to Steve Biko, a reader reported that he was still seeing chemtrails and asked for an explanation. It's not that chemtrails are being eliminated. Doing so would simply alert the dark side and cause them to change to something worse. Instead, the toxic ingredients of the fumigations are being neutralized until a public outcry leads to the final cancellation. Breaking news. Time speeds up. It is very difficult to do basic things now because time speeds up. The weeks fly by as if they were days. AI is now capable of replicating itself without the participation of a human, according to Fox News. Immigrants reject sandwiches, pancakes, donuts, and chicken dishes in New York shelters. Actor Robin Williams plays the role of Javier Milei in the new Argentine president. Initiative. On Tuesday, December 12, 2023, at a meeting in Strasbourg, Germany, the citizens group Trust and Freedom officially launched its European Citizens Initiative. Several members of the European Parliament spoke in support of this official initiative, and the video was censored almost immediately. To this end, a central online signature collection system has been created. They call on the European Commission to enact legislation that promotes freedom, transparency, accountability, and individual commitment within the EU. Its aim is to establish and strengthen checks and balances, ensuring that the EU institutions respond to people's needs and interests while upholding the human rights enshrined in the EU Charter of Fundamental Rights. They defend human dignity and the recognition of informed consent, promoting the primacy of human dignity, freedom, and autonomy. The request that you introduce a legal act that improves transparency and access to information in EU decision-making processes to enhance the sovereignty of citizens. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.